Hello and welcome, this is Captain Turtle Waffle coming to you from across the airwaves to bring you a Gondorian adventure. We are venturing on into episode 51 of the campaign. We are pretty much closing in on the final chapters, but we're not quite there yet, as exemplified by Harad, whom we need to, eliminate. It's a part of our mission mandate here. And they are taking it personally, very personally indeed, sending Mumak and Serpent Bladesman, you know, an entire last stand stack over to Gondor. But this place has received Ardunaim before and shall be most capable of containing this little invasion, or counter-invasion, I suppose. It is very much a counter-offensive, since our presence there might be very offensive to them indeed. Perhaps our presence is also quite offensive to the Ardunaim in Ardomir, and that is probably where we are going to face the more interesting fight, I would say, because we have a lot of troops walking toward this fortress. Yes. It is the last of the Ardunaic fortresses. Soon they will be crushed, and young Skywalker will be one of us. By your command. And we've managed to get the gates open, so that's pretty nice. They have a lot of troops in there though, really a lot of troops, so taking them out is going to be no small task, especially considering the fact that our Phalathon's faithful rank among the finest pikes in the entire game. And they have two of the bastard battalions. Oh yes, it's going to be a toughie, but a toughie of a challenge to which we shall rise. With every tool and troop available to us. You know, is 3 1/4 of an army, or 2 1/4 of a stack, enough to take Ardomir out of existence? I think it might be, and we might as well do it now. Awaiting your command. Here we go. Inhale. Please inhale a deep breath, and then give the order to attack. We will allow all of our forces to participate at the same time, even if some of those forces are going to be commanded with a less than stellar flair for the field. Nonetheless, I do believe that all put together we will have the manpower to overcome even Ardphalathon's faithful in their absolute top performance environment, which is defending a citadel. I mean, they are just amazing at that. So, let's go. Break their will. So this is where we stand. Our armies are assembled. We're on this side. On this side we have, some cavalry mostly, and a little smattering of infantry. Highly mobile, I guess. Here we have a heavy hitting force of a lot of infantry, with some archer power thrown in. We're not going to tell them to stand guard. They are going to be aggressive. We want them to be active and actively pursue the enemy. I was about to say, actively pursue regime change, even though that's a slightly silly notion. Okay, so these guys will come in toward our entrance and they will try to exit. So we might as well try our best to clear the way, because we've opened the gates. And that means we can essentially waltz in. And if these archers are going to be coming down here... No, those are not archers. Those are Naduzagar. They are the opposite of archers. They are heavy infantry. Or are they? Wait. Are they Barithiel's Watch? Let me just get a little closer. Yes, they are. They are Boruthiel's Watch. And they've got a lot of the bastards. We're going to take them all out. Yep. What do we have here? Notable Weep? Yes. And now... Corsair archers rushing toward the gate. Well, I mean... I'm pretty comfortable ploughing our cavalry through a bunch of archers. What do we have here? More Boruthiel's Watch. Boruthiel's Watch. I mean, if we can take those out early, that would be great, actually. We'd rather have them taken out now instead of have them on the walls like this, bombarding us with arrows and, you know, the like. So, yeah. There we go. Get in with them. Then our pikes will follow up. Then come our lighter melee forces, but, you know, still, the Sonic Axemen are good. Good armor stats, 13 defense and all that. And then after that, we'll put in our archers. Especially if we can manage to clear this place almost completely of the enemy, then we can get those towers inoperable, place our archers on the wall. But Boruthiel's Watch have decided to stand their ground up there. Okay, Labyrinth Clansmen, your mission is clear. Head up there and target them. Naja Tariq coming over here. Those will be tricky. They are heavily armored, they have strong shields, and their attack isn't all that, but it is anti-armor, so disproportionately affecting our heavily armored tactics, generally speaking, such as, you know, our Knights of Silver Swan in particular. Our Thousands Faithful congregating in the middle, it seems. Okay.
Victory will be ours.
But here come our friends. With our version of the heavily armored pike, the Fountain Guard, charging through the sandy landscape at their normal brisk pace. Okay. Let's get our pikemen to do good work. You know, we could also use some pikemen against Boruthiel's Watch over there, and we might even pin the Naja Tariq down using some. We'd have to use a lot, to be honest, but light pikes plus light armor-piercing troops with low attack but meaningful attack nonetheless. That might just be the kryptonite to these Naja Tariq as far as we're concerned. We've lost a lot of our medium cavalry here, which is a little disheartening. But Naduba Wib are not to be shoved around. They have the same armor stat as our Gondor cavalry, so it's actually a fair fight. Our Knights of the Silver Swan can outclass them easily, but still, it's not the greatest conditions for success that we could hope for. We'll try to charge into their Royal Knights. If we can get a decent Silver Swan charge into them, then surely that would be pretty deadly. Right, how are we doing here? The morale is apparently unaffected by us smashing them. Well, I guess that's the product of them having a decent commander and being on their home turf. And we'll see. Yeah. Our charge is doing a reasonable job. Okay then. Well, keep it going, dear knights. You're doing good. What are those Black Reveil archers wanting to do here? Oh well. Anyway. Yeah, so the clansmen and some pikes are coming together to bring an end to the Boruthiel's Watch. And these guys, yeah, not great against another Tariq on their own. And here come Black Reveil archers. Oh wait, no, they're not ours. They're not ours. But here they go anyway. Okay, so the plan here will be that once these guys are done with Boruthiel's Watch, then their mission is to rush down here into the flank of the Naja Tariq, who will already be struggling a little bit because pikes are pretty good at holding them at bay, even though they don't really damage them that much. But yeah, so we're gonna storm out of this exit and yeah, these Adobe will probably move at some point, and when they do, we'll have them. Oops, Gondor Cavalry taking their mouth a bit too full, and now they're running away. Okay, well, I mean, I appreciate that our AI friends are at least trying their very best to be productively engaged in this battle. The Sonic Axemen, Gondor Infantry, good, good, keep it going. Fountain Guard, yes, 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 good, good, keep it going. Funnel all that lovely infantry over there. I'll bring up the Sonic Axemen as well. They will be very handy for this. Yeah, just go over there. Whatever formation flips your boat.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Borutheus watch going down, but slowly. Agonizingly slow. Okay, well, let's still put some rangers up here, because they might actually be able to fire on the square from there with their incredible range. Or maybe, no, I guess not. So what can we do with them? We could put them on walls over here. We sort of have these covered, so yeah, actually. Let's do that. The Blackroot Vale archers will also come up here. We'll put them a bit closer for two reasons. One, their range and accuracy are not as good as those of the rangers, but also they're decent in melee, so they can ward off any potential counterattacks. Right. What's going on here? Okay, then, now the Tari are suffering. It's good to see. Very good to see. Let's get some pikes over here. I think our cavalry is mostly done. They would not be well placed to help in this particular fight. I'm glad to see the Lasanic Axemen doing a good job, though. But the Ardunaim are very strong in terms of melee infantry. That's sort of what they do. It's their bread and butter, as it were. So we will have to overpower them with numbers and occasionally good tactics. Ooh, Sacrakor. Okay. I salute you, Sacrakor. Defender of this fortress no more. Oh, and his forces are now beginning to flee. That's good. So we managed to take the walls. And his Naduba Whip will not last long against this particular onslaught, even if it is slightly ham-fistedly executed. With just archers running into melee and hacking away. Okay. Ah, but here come the Blackroot Vale. And the Athenian Rangers too. Yeah, they might just make it over to make a little bit of a difference. My plan here is to use them to hurt Pharison's faithful. Which they should be well able to do. Didn't they have two of those units? There's the second one. Question of the day. Where are the last of those enemies? Nope, nope, can't see them. Maybe I was just mistaking the picture because all the units of the Ardunaim in this version look exactly the same. Snark, snark. Okay. You guys are basically arrived. So I will use you immediately. Can you shoot properly, despite that building being nominally in the way? Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. We just want to squeeze in some archers here. Come on. There we go. That's a good spot. Right, Rangers. Now do the guard, please. Now do the guard, please. Now do the guard, please. Bring them to their knees. And these guys have not managed to get up. Oh, because you can't actually get up there. Oh, I see the problem. I see the problem. There's an entrance there. And nowhere else. Man alive, that is actually pretty diabolical. Okay. No, wait, there's an entrance right there, and they're trying to get to it. Yeah, aren't you just? But you've been blocked, obviously, so. You know what, I'm gonna take the view that those towers are engaged no matter what we do. So we're gonna send some rangers up here. They will be targets for the towers, but I think that's the only thing they'll be the target of properly. So, let's do that. As for these guys, now maybe the best bet is actually just put them here. At least one of them. Yeah, we'll put these guys here. And as for these, well, yeah, the idea here will be to commit infantry strategically. We need to wear down this rock of a formation. Oof. Yeah, Rangers are absolutely tanking a lot of hits from these arrows now. But at the same time, we are wearing down the enemy bit by bit. Alright, Southern Lancers, Magitatic. I'm just probing to see if there might be an opening for some cavalry over here to overwhelm them. Because they're technically outside the square, so if we can wear down their morale sufficiently, then they will be done for. And our cavalry is, well, I mean, we do enjoy our cavalry. We don't want to see them completely gutted, but we do have quite a bit of it, so. Strategically speaking, I mean. $91 remaining. Willikers. Oh yeah, good, yes, routing those. Yes. Oh, cavalry trying to pounce, but doing so belatedly. Okay, but here's the thing, if we can just funnel some infantry through here, we can surround the pikes, and that's what we want to do. So let's get to work on that. We're punching a hole in their line. Yep. I'm in love. Okay. You guys, yeah, just commit yourselves to this side of things. That'll be okay. And then, yes, here we go. The Sonic Axeman coming right in. Oh. What? Yes, this was where the second Our Thousands Faithful unit is. Ah. Okay, so looking at this, how are these guys gonna get down? Oh, when I'm up, I can't get down. Get my feet back off the ground. Where I'm up, I can't get down. Good question. Well, we can shoot at them for a little bit. You guys, can you shoot at the Thousands Faithful over here? It seems like you can. We can't get onto this ledge, however wonderful that would be. Because it's a building, not a wall. You can only walk on walls. Here, Our Thousands Faithful are faithfully fighting on until found dead on the ground. Right about now.
Our men are in command of the castle.
Now? I mean, presumably these guys won't let us just take their square like this. That would be bad for them. I'm curious. I'm just going to send the archers through and see what we can do. The Sarnox Axemen will stand guard, awaiting their enemy. And I think it's time that Inhale takes a deep breath, as it were, and walks through the settlement for the first time, inspecting the carnage he has created. Oh my god, we have lost so many lives trying to take this. An epic fight has it been, but it is drawing to its end. What are you? Okay. Yep. I mean, that's just go there. Walk right through here. Don't worry about me, sir. Don't worry about me. Just a Blackroot Vale archer on my way to do my job. Yes, it's a dangerous job, but somebody's got to do it. Because if we don't do it, then, I mean, hey, someone else will. Somebody's got to be in the front row seat. Might as well be us. Oh, and the Burning Marines are charging at the warriors there. With the help of some Gondor infantry. Yeah, the warriors are going to eat that for breakfast. Oh dear, oh no. Don't want that. Okay, you know what, pikes, you can actually be of use here. Let's bring you in. And archers, just shoot whatever you find on this wall. Continue, dear archers, continue. The enemy! Ah, 100 guys trying to get through here. 3 dudes trying to get through here. Who will have the easier time, I wonder? It definitely seems to me that these guys are bugged into a situation where they can't respond to what the game is telling them to do. Because these Baruthia's Watch have a prime position to strike back at all our assailants coming in at them. And it wouldn't take that much to get our Blackroot Vale archers to run away, for instance. It just wouldn't. Look, so many archers of ours have died, and it's only because of the towers. Towers in this game, they are formidable. Just as formidable as the troops themselves are
Only half the enemy force remains.
inadequate.
Pick up your bows. Be ready, Arthur.
How about you guys? Are you in position? Can you do stuff? Yeah, you can do stuff. Many of you can, at least. But yeah, we're basically barreling toward defeat via the medium of time. Alright. I'm not just gonna stand here and let ourselves be shot by towers into oblivion. I want to be obliviated by the faithful if we can instead. You know, that seems more like it, doesn't it? Even if we are utterly outclassed. Inhale has come to inspect the carnage. Himself. Personally.
Only half our force remains.
Okay, we're taking out 20 of them that way now. So that's good. Can't get up there. No, there's not even space for them to be on that platform. Okay. And now we're just poking them to death. I mean, eventually they're going to go down, right? Eventually. Boreal's Watch are running away. And our Faustus Faithful are also running away. Yay!
Could have been we that were slain and defeated on the field. But fate
what
has been
a
kind
massacre
and delivered
this
us
has
victory.
been. Absolute massacre. This is like nearly 3,000 people dying on one field. It's a lot of people. That's a lot of people. No, sorry, what am I saying? Not nearly 3,000, I mean nearly 5,000 people dying. Yeah. Out of the roughly 7,000 assembled, 2,000 survive. Wheesh! Hui dang! Happy are we that won. Ardunaim, come to me. Right. We are gonna have to take some regional troops here. And yeah, the regional troops will be left in there for sure. And that's most of them, to be honest. Can Fountain Guard be retrained here? My suspicion is that they won't be. Oh, wait, maybe they can. That would be absolutely mind-bogglingly good. Though I'm not sure how much hope I have overall. Now, others will probably have to just go to Galdoon. Why not? Galdoon is coming into maturity.
Camp here. Your will, my lord. We can go no further today.
Yeah, things are looking up. Things are looking good. for this entire little southwestern neighborhood. Candia, can you build me a tower somewhere? Like here? You know, it's a marginal improvement, but an improvement nonetheless. And this army here, under wait, Thorandir, thank you. You don't need to help at Candabel. If it's lost, it's fine, you know. But we'd rather keep that army distracted and then pound them elsewhere, like here. Actually, Meditoon, I believe we may have an opportunity. An opportunity for a general. So Meditor, you stand aside, good man. Others will take command. Yeah, these are the troops we will need. We'll face them on the bridge. It'll be glorious. We are ready to face them. Captain versus captain. Our archers waylaying them beyond their beyond the range that would allow them to effectively respond. So now they have no choice if they want to respond. They must cross the river. What a lovely ploy. Muhad tribesmen, trollmen hunters, yeah, you know. These are the kind of troops we ate for breakfast. Says all the rangers, says all the archers, says all our army. Say all our boys. The sellswords, well, it's good they're not so plentiful because they're probably the troops that will struggle to shoot the most. But yeah, we'll just put a little militia unit here in a nice little, shall we say, plug and play position where we are plugging up the bridge. Very nice. And I mean, look at this beautiful map. I mean, just this is perfect conditions for our archers to do mayhem on the enemy. Absolutely wonderful. Yes, keep going, keep going. Don't stop because there'll be a few friendly fire shots.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Celebrate each death with tea. Not that deaths are not a regrettable part of war. They certainly are, but of course, each casualty caused is an enemy that we won't have to deal with later. And this is a very hard world, apparently. So we must respond accordingly with hard measures. Yeah, and now they are effectively all running away, or at least beginning to. So I think it's time for archers to stop and storm the perimeter, and the cavalry to follow suit and exploit the vulnerability of our
The enemy
foe.
army flees the field. Pursue and run them down.
Very
This is a clear
good.
victory.
Very good. Any experience gained? No. But our rangers have done really well. Yeah. And that's about it. Maybe not the most interesting battle, but anyway. Sometimes battles just need to be won. But I think the casualties are pretty satisfying. Except for those 27. They died well. Well, they didn't die so well, but they died for a noble cause. And the Haradrim go away. Let's see.
The day is ours.
Oh yes, hello, Captain Kuroyon, man of the hour. Ooh, A guy of some acumen. Yes, okay. Excellent. Always nice to get an internal military promotion.
Approaching quietly.
Now, Meditor. Yeah, you know, I think we can gather up some forces for Koruian to use.
As you wish. March to exhaustion, continuing later.
Maintain order. Ships ready.
Let's just contemplate the glory of the forces arrayed at Imlad Gandir. It's looking pretty good. Like, these are in prime condition. We'll take these as well. And, yeah, maybe we can take some territorial guardsmen as well, because why not?
By your command, my lord. As you wish. Orders. Yes. March to exhaustion, continuing later. Your will, my lord. Orders. Your will, my lord.
And then we can take some siege here from Estala. Yeah, then we have a fine little tactician to push to the front lines. Apparently he's lazy, but surely we can find a way to incentivize movement. Is it really beyond the capability of the Gondorian Empire to encourage a bit of jogging every now and then?
Orders. Your will, my lord. By your command, we can go no further today.
Also on our bucket list for the south of Middle-earth, we turn to the east now. Because here, our spies have a mission to penetrate the defences of Oibamari. Now we'll have to... okay, that's apparently a bit easier said than done. Ardunaim is our best bet for obtaining some intelligence. So we'll stop there. Now we have two big armies here. But two big armies may turn out to be slightly less than we'd like to have. Maybe in order to properly isolate each of these, we'd need at least 3 or maybe 4 armies. Right. This requires a bit of rumination. I think I'm going to take these troops. How long are they going to take though? It's going to take like 5 turns, 6 turns to get there. Okay, so we're going to definitely gather some forces up here in this fort.
My lord.
And we're going to take Anoris and
Approaching quietly. Impossible.
and send them south.
Approaching.
We're going to probe their defenses a bit. See what we can find. Because they may just project all their strength onto Oibamari and leave their rear, so to speak, their heartland a bit lighter on the defense, you know? And here I was thinking that we might just go straight for Oibamari over here, but no. That would be tactically untenable. Let us move instead to the northwest. Alkfood has been gathering troops for some time. And it seems that the orcs that might have defended Baradvin from the invasion force that we have brought down upon them, was they just gathered here in the countryside, doing very little. Maybe they're just trying to figure out what on earth to do about this seemingly unwinnable situation. They have troops. Not amazing troops, but troops. And the faction leader of Isengard, that ignoble title.
Captain of Gondor.
Well, he sits in bad vein. With an army that's been reduced by about 1 percentage point. Can we manage to beat these guys on their home turf? If they don't get too many defenders, then yes.
Gondor.
But they do get 600 of the buggers. And they're not too shabby. With all their upgrades and all. They're not great, but... It is quite the pickle. One of the best things we can do is to prevent our enemy from further helping them.
Yes. Joining forces, my lord.
And if we can send extra reinforcements, that would be good. If we can take some of their attention away, you know, make sure that Lagrad doesn't suddenly help his friends,
We have them
that
under
would be
siege,
well worth it.
my lord.
And we'll just keep sending troops over.
Your will, my
We have some leftovers here from the fight for Isengard and the stable junction. They will definitely be useful.
my lord.
Oh yeah, and these siege
By
equipment
your command.
fellas, they can
March
also
to
go.
exhaustion, continuing
And maybe
later.
we need to go talk to the Lendings. Just maybe. Maybe we actually already have some diplomats capable of doing so.
What is it you wish to discuss?
Yeah, okay. If we can know where they are, that'd be good, but
Very well.
nah.
Yes.
Yeah. They have a pretty large realm, as it seems, stretching all the way up through the land. But they are under pressure against some goblins. They may prove hostile in time, but for now, they just seem busy. Too busy to care.
Yes.
Well, let's get busy waiting for the next turn. Who knows what we'll find?
Your orders.
Oh yeah,
Protect the blood
we have
of
a whole
Numenor.
thing to do
Onward.
with diplomacy over here.
my lord.
Next
Only I
turn.
could. Approaching their dignity.
Alright. End the turn then. Our cavalry has been attacked. Isengard show their teeth. Maybe we did well to block these guys from their capital. Their besieged refuge. So now our mission is clear. We must weaken these guys so that they don't feel empowered. You know, despite probably winning this battle, they should feel disempowered from actually trying to make a difference in the siege that progresses before their very eyes. They have pikes. We will need to avoid those like the plague. And the challenge will be to try to kill their general. We will need to do that if we are to rout them properly. But nonetheless, we will use our mobility, our chief asset, to our greatest advantage. We'll lure them out into the open and find where they draw, where they focus. It seems to be on our general's unit, not in itself unreasonable, but it will leave them slightly vulnerable. But Isengard is good against cavalry overall, so we'll have to be really skillful to avoid catastrophic losses. Losses of the kind that could leave our resistance here moot. Because if they just lose a couple of hundred, then I don't think that will change the overall strategic picture of what they'll try to do. Which is definitely to alleviate their besieged capital. We want them to feel weakened sufficiently to where they don't even try. So if we can take out all their archers, for instance, that might actually tell them that they don't have the troops it would take to make the difference they want to make. Pikes, okay, good. crossbows. Okay. Yeah, let's have a look at this. But also keep an eye on the flanks. Alright, alright, alright. Decent. Oh, cavalry coming in. Oh my god. Ah, lucky them. Okay, we have only one choice. We need to reinforce as quickly as possible. And re-engage here. The pikes have been drawn off. Wonderfully. Oh, now they return to the fray. Yep, yep. Okay, good. The wogs go away. Good. Oops, don't. Disengage. How we managed to get our general out of that, I will not know. But we did. Proportionally better off than them. Although, of course, it's the low-hanging fruit for us. What do we have over here? Siege equipment, beleaguering us. Okay. And here, Urukai infantry, of course. Yeah. Get away from me. Yep. We can do a frontal charge on the raiders. That'll be fine. What do we have here? Another siege crew. Okay. Let's not worry about that. If we can take them out, great. But let's not worry. Siege is not great against cavalry overall. Let's shift the field in a more preferable direction. Away from the corner. Toward the middle. Oh yeah, that's good. And now they will rout. Excellent. Alright, Vanguard, Bodyguard. Interesting, okay. Did our Pinnace get in? Yes, they made it away from the infantry. Here we have some cavalry being chased down by the spear guard. Let's get them out of there. And let's go for ballista. Let's take them out. The more value we can smash, the better. Right. Some wargs are still over there. Yeah, spear guard. Unlovely to deal with for our cavalry, but we will have to at one point if we are to successfully deter this army. Let's get you guys over here and into the Vanguard. But there's the crew wavering. Nice. Okay. Knights, come this way. Urukai infantry, quite intact. Pikemen, quite intact. Infuriatingly so, actually. Vanguard going down, but giving us a lot of grief while doing so. And our general is in a bit of a state. He will need support right away. He's going to get it, but that support needs to get there before the infantry does. He's getting increasingly surrounded by pikes, infantry, bodyguard, raiders. Not great. Okay. Yeah, the easy part of the battle is now officially over. Yeah, they might just get him this time. Charge the infantry in the back. Spear guard. Nope. Disengage from that. No. Ah, you guys.
Something changes in the course of battle, for defeat seems almost
Okay. Yeah. Our general is still alive. How? Gee willikers. Okay. Yeah, at this point we're starting to face the real resistance. One might be dreading in a scenario like this. Oh! Pikes just mutilating cavalry.
Our general lies slain upon the battlefield.
Yeah, that might just be the death blow here. Taking out a third of the enemy army, which might not be enough to deter them, but especially not because they're... especially not with them probably healing at about 50% of their losses. Let's get our cavalry out of battle. They're not giving in. These raiders gunning straight for our cavalry. Okay, let's get our cavalry out then. We need more favorable terms than that. There's a bodyguard over there. Let's see if we can kill that general. If we kill that general, they will heal less and rout more easily. And routing is definitely something we will encourage.
Ride out for Gondor. Ride out.
Oh, nice. Right in the back. It's actually not too bad. I mean, not the most effective charge, but certainly not the worst either. Yeah. Okay, decent. Yeah. Okay. You know. Took a couple of them out. They are not doing that great. Which is very nice. But still. We need them to do worse than not great. Spear guard. You know, taking that bodyguard down that much, take that as a win for now. It's not where we want to be. We want more out of this situation, but we also gotta know our limits. You know, might we drag them to the other side of the... to the complete other side of the battlefield? Might actually be useful. Let's see. Just get them to run themselves a little bit more tired. And of course we're tired too, but we can get there first and then we can rest a bit. And it'll give our enemy an opportunity to regroup, yes, but also to overextend themselves a little bit. Exhaust themselves a little bit. So what do we have? These guys are just tired. As opposed to very tired, so... okay, we're gonna run those guys over there. Ooh, might hurt. No. I know. Good. Very good. Clunk-a-dunk. You know, another little blow there. How are we doing against the wargs? We're doing okay. It's a hard fight for horses to win. Because you gotta remember, wargs are camels. Camels are unrealistically good against cavalry. Pikemen coming in. Okay. Crossbows running into melee. Alright. Where's that bastard general of theirs? Oh, there he is. He just only has 10 companions left. Huh. Which in itself is a very positive development. If we can somehow... You know what? Rest a little bit, my friends. Crossbows running into melee, inexplicably. Let's face them. Here. Charge those guys. Ooh. Decent maneuvering there. Ah. Infantry and crossbows overcoming our Pinnace getting cavalry. Yeah. It is what it is. We're still doing okay here. I mean, our troops are beginning to lose courage. That is certain.
We've lost half of our men.
We've lost more than half. There you go. There you go. Get these guys over there. You can't say that this fella isn't leading from the front. He definitely is. He's just raging toward whatever cavalry unit is closest to him. So despite the risks, we have to try. Try to take him down. Because doing so would really change a few things. Ah, and he's of course so bloody sturdy. And there go the pikes. Only that one general remaining in his entire unit. Alright, alright. Okay. So, effectively we've just 2 units left now. And they're exhausted, and the morale is low, but that guy is all on his own! Ah, now they're firing on us. We don't really have a great response to that at the moment, but let's go, let's take him down. Ha! Eat that, Isengard. Okay, at this point I think our mission has succeeded. We may lose the battle, but Lagrad is dead, his army is in disarray. And remember, Isengard don't have much more left than this. This is their big reinforcement army, and we've taken out half of it with a few cavalry units. That's pretty good. I'll take that. It even seems like they may have given up. Or maybe they're reforming, I don't know. I'll just pour myself some tea. Here they come though, here they come. Okay. Spear guard, pikeman, in front, as you would. Yeah, that's definitely what you would do. Okay. Rest is over. At this point, just try to run down some raiders, please. We're not even gonna attempt to take out their pikes. We don't have the manpower to do so. But that's a glorious charge. Oh my god, yes. You guys, well done. Okay, you just took out a unit of raiders. That's a unit they won't get back. Well, they'll get some of it back. But a lot of it will just go down fighting, and that is the point. Let's keep the good work going. Right. Pikeman. Okay. Yeah. There's not really that much of a distance between bravery and cowardice. Or that might be too much of a morale blow to us. I think we're losing those. How about here? Okay, good charge. Good charge. We'll need to do another one. Especially because of the crossbows. They are more resilient. Oh, nice. Yeah. Okay. Well. 2/3 of their army gone. I am satisfied. Of course they heal so much of it, even without that general to facilitate healing, as the generals often do. But yeah. But I am pretty satisfied. I think we have accomplished our goal, but let's see. It has happened. Halad attack their old home. And they bring Mumakil, but the Mumakil are not what worry me here. No. What matters here is the sheer vastness of their force. It is nearly twice as large as ours, and that is meaningful no matter what happens. Though it appears to me that the presence of the Mumakil may be wreaking a bit havoc on how they approach the battle. No, okay, they want to bring down the gate. Okay. So we have to fight this battle the traditional way, and okay, siege tower down. Okay. So far so great. Then the ram might also go tipsy-topsies.
The enemy's siege tower is naught but kindling now.
The warriors getting fought off by our infantry. Very good. So far so great. The ram will make it through. Okay. But much infantry will be loaded right on, onto our walls. Alright, in that case, let's bring some Gondor militia over there.
Something changes in the course of battle, for defeat seems almost certain.
They'll batter down the gates a bit, but that'll be okay.
Blast their eyes! The enemy's ram is through our gates!
We have quite a lot of troops down the middle here. And in charge the Mumakil, of course. But the cavalry will charge in as well. Yes, come, dear cavalry of the enemy. Oh, there goes the general. Yeah. Mumak stalling a little bit. Okay, but here they come. Yeah, let's just shoot at them in general. But the thing is, we've got siege equipment pointed straight at the point where they will enter. So I'm not too worried, actually. We can pin them down, it seems. At least to me. The stemming... Yeah, okay, the tide of infantry is being stemmed as we speak. That's good. Oops, there goes a Mumak. Fire once more, dear friends.
At your command.
That went through a Mumak without killing it. I am disappointed. Oh well. It is what it is. Good work, halberdiers. Yeah, the Mumak are disadvantaged in a situation like this. Ooh! It hurt us a little bit, but it hurt them a lot more. I think we have just managed. Assail the enemies of Gondor!
At your command.
Southrons are still charging up the ladders. Well, sorry, ladder, singular. Yeah, there we go.
For the moment, the fortune of battle goes our way. Let's pray it remains as...
Ouch! The burning husk of the Mumak lying right there. Nizamuddin taken out. I think it's time for our cavalry to head out. We have them here on the flank. And out they go. Ooh, they have Trollman champions down there. They are pretty strong. Not quite strong enough to survive when outnumbered against the guards of Ascilius, but, you know, strong.
Only half the enemy force remains.
The Hashari are running away. That's a good sign. They have decent morale. Not the best, but you know. But Harad's morale is shaky at best. Oh, burning a few of our own spearmen there. Not the most fortunate occurrence, but meh. We will manage. We will manage. Ah, the cavalry have arrived. Run them all down. I think we can start speeding this up. Very nice. Oh, there's a warband there. Gotta be careful. They can wreck some cavalry if they want to. And it looks like they want to. But if we hound these spearmen, they should run away again. Then we can take out those. Yeah. Very good, nice. What are you shooting at? A single Haradrim archer. Yeah, okay. Great use of arrows, guys. Great. Absolutely astoundingly good. Except for the part where it's complete bollocks. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay. Cavalry. Yup. You've done your bit there, so let's get over to those archers. I mean, I would love to just declare victory right now. But we still have to rout some warband.
Behold how our
There we
cowardly
go.
foe
Finally.
runs. It's time to press the
And
attack.
with them down, nothing else really remains. We can capture some Haradrim spearmen, but they are so insignificant. The XP would even be
Our foe
lacking.
is utterly vanquished.
But that's pretty good. That's
Let all who
wonderful.
remember this day
400 of
remember
ours
it as
versus
the day of our
2400 of
most
them.
Glorious victory.
Casualty ratio of 1 to 6. Not bad at all. Sorry, Harad, you're not getting your Mumak back. No backsies. And the Ardunaim send one last desperate navy, but how are they even still a thing? Oh, wait, of course. They must have gone horde, or maybe they haven't, they just haven't been properly killed yet. Yeah.
Orders. By your command.
Haven't blockaded Hardland. Yes, thank you. Is that where they are hiding? Oh, of course it is, isn't it? The Ardunaim. We have just realized, my friends, that we need to make another naval incursion. Okay. So, our enemy is attacking our ports.
Ships ready. I never engaging the enemy fleet.
This we can deal with.
Victorious. Ships ready. Set sail.
Our enemy even brings more troops along.
In battle.
This we can deal with too.
My lord. Yes. March to exhaustion. Your will, my lord.
Ships ready. Ready your weapons.
Orders. Your will, my lord. By your command.
We can easily contest their every move.
Ships ready. Set sail. Ships
Because
ready.
now we have the port of Umbar.
Yes, sir. Full sail.
A lovely place.
Ships ready. We can go. Ships ready.
Let's see. They've laid siege of sorts. They've blockaded the port of Alkford. Okay.
Ships ready.
Admiral Beretor, this is your moment. You're gonna sail north
Can you not
and
friend?
say Smakalaka. Boom, smack-a-lacka. Yeah, this is the army we just fought with cavalry, and we lost, but we did take them down a little bit of a peg. Though it seems that in the end, the change most apparent is the loss of some of their cavalry, a little bit of their Bane Guards, a Spear Guard unit, and 2 Raiders that have been folded into one tiny fragment.
My lord.
Okay. That's not
Orders. As you wish.
the most impressive result we could have hoped for, but
By your command, we can go no further today.
what is anyway.
As you wish. March to exhaustion, continuing later. By your command, merging armies, my lord.
Here we have some pikes. They need to go where they can retrain.
As you wish. Your will, my lord.
Some spearmen, some decent infantry, but still in need of retraining for sure. Anyone else? Yeah, maybe these guys. To Gund you go, because retraining can come to you all. Beautiful. Kulas can then proceed.
As you wish. We can go no further today.
Ships ready.
The Lamroth will soon be training troops again, but not yet. No. But of course,
Yes.
we have Silver Swan already. Here's my thinking on the issue of invasion. We need to take an army full of our best and brightest. This will include folks like the Citadel Guard and their many brethren. It'll involve Axemen of Lasanek and all such. It'll even involve troops from Minas Tirith, the high land of our realm. If we take all of these, put them into a fort down there, that'll be great. Then they're practically on their way already. We'll train all the veterans we can. Minas Ithil Guardians, not ready yet, but they might actually be within a turn or 3. Let's see. Yeah, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to take folks like these. We're going to send them over to
March to
Brethil,
exhaustion, continuing later.
because retraining can happen here. Who's a good commander we have around here? Kurador is actually a decent candidate.
Maintain order.
And, I mean, Lynn here benefits from his presence, that's for sure, but it's not like he puts a lid on uncontrollable problems. So, let's keep him there for now. But the army that will gather out of elites here will be led by him, I think. He's a decent candidate for leaving. Also because he is of managerial experience, which makes him a perfect person for governing a place far-flung and remote in the grand scheme of things. Probably the most remote from our capital that we have been thus far. There's Bursa still. Yeah, okay. Public baths are coming, guys. Public baths are coming. And the best thing about that building is its capacity to potentially end an ongoing plague if introduced. Sort of a one-stop, a single-use trump card against disease. Isengard has gotten its army barracks, and that means retraining here too. And Citadel Guard. You know what? Do we have some Citadel Guard roaming these lands in need of retraining? Okay, those guys are actually okay. And the Stable Junction doesn't really have any, but you know, it does have infantry we could send up to Isengard. Boom. And then we'll just throw in the Citadel Guard at the end of it all for regular training. Actually, let's start that training immediately. Somehow, we are still making money despite all of our military spending.
Orders. Yes.
Quite impressive.
My lord.
Anything else? Chelkar building a school, which is great. Yeah. I mean, the place will be coming along nicely. We can start building barracks and stables and archery ranges, and it'll be a while before any of those have any impact on things, but we are taking baby steps toward getting the people of the land to see things our way. You know, okay, let's build a school at Ardunaim and then go armorer and Numenorean armorer and all that, and then stable, and all the rest of it. It's a pretty valuable settlement, so eventually the militia garrison will be mandatory. Of the utmost importance. And Candabel's site of great battle against Harad. Well, this place needs a little bit of a refit, but we got the means. We're not shy about spending. Though, of course, the corruption here is pretty astounding.
By your command.
Let's check in with Faramir in Ankaragmir. Last time we saw him, he was knee-deep in Ardunaim blood.
Awaiting your command.
Onward. Let us
So,
set up camp.
let's get him out for a walk. He needs some fresh air to lighten his mood. And hopefully he'll just, build some towers along this little bit of land here. I believe we have Candish steppes and sand, Candish deserts, essentially, all the way through this land, so.
My lord, approaching quietly.
It's not impossible that suddenly we'll find a Candish army smacking through the land here to get to us in Ankaragmir. Truth be told, though, if we can get our dear Faramir to leave this place unattended, then we certainly have a good case for taking him on
We don't trust you enough.
an eastward trajectory to visit those Candish lands and, you know, just put them under moderate, sustained pressure.
My lord. Your will, my lord.
Ships ready. Yes, sir. Full maintain order.
As for this big Harad army, with apparently a lot of Ashari blades inside it, my key expectation is that they will actually not necessarily move, and if they do, they move sort of this way.
Maintain order.
But if they stay, what we're going to do is just remove a couple of troops, maybe some Gondor infantry from this army, and then we're going to ship in
Set sail.
some trebuchets and catapults, and they will be very useful.
I respect you in battle.
Time will tell. It's a new turn, and I have a surprise announcement. We've purchased Dortalu,
Take the blood of Numenor.
and now we're moving in to establish a little bit of order around here. Fortunately, there was a Carpenter's Guild house, so hopefully we'll be able to do so pretty quickly. We'll train spies, and we will enable some legitimate growth and prosperity in this place. Dineman will grow into the task. He is 18 years old and have now been tasked with overseeing the forced relocation of a bunch of orcs.
Is that what you want?
You know,
Maintain order.
like you do.
Onward.
How did you spend your 18th year on this earth? Hmm?
Let us set up camp here. Let us set up camp.
Hello, Guion. I think I'm going to send you to
Captain of
Varthus.
Gondor.
But you're not going to walk through runic lands. That would be diplomatically
Let us set up camp.
insensitive.
My lord.
Let's have another look here. Oh my god, they're gathering even more armies, the bastards.
My lord.
Okay, but Amukhand is, in a manner of speaking,
Gathering.
light on defense.
Watching from the shadows. My
Right,
lord.
the risky game of spying on the enemy has commenced. Mayandir, you may just need to get your hands dirty. More trade in our heartlands, definitely always welcome. Armorers coming along, and Ostathil could also become pretty wealthy. We could support that even more. But, you know, I think a royal hall is better within the memo of this place in the initial stages. Yeah, we can build a library as well at one point. Just whenever it's appropriate. Yeah, no need to make it a thing of the immediate now. Harad have buggered off outside Meretun.
Your will, my lord.
And what an interesting turn of events that is. In response, Kuroyon will gather to him forces that are appropriate for the task. They need to be reasonably close. And then he and Thoradir will head off on a lovely little bromance for the ages. Well, there's certainly so many bros that they have to hand.
Let us set
Ready your weapons. March, men.
My lord.
And let's have a look at this army under Islam.
Approaching quietly.
I respect you in battle.
Pretty strong, but also not too flexible.
Watching.
I suspect that they would struggle against us.
There will be much honor in defeating
Ulbor. Okay.
Protect the blood of Numenor.
But yeah, they're heading over to defend Korandash, the now capital of Harad. Perhaps their only remaining settlement, by the looks of things. It's very possible that Khand owns everything north and east of this. Unless...
Ready your weapons. March, men. Onward.
Ah, they also have fire shell
For
cards.
the enemy.
Yes. Makes sense. Makes sense. Of course they would.
My lord. By your command, march to exhaustion.
Let's get Shelkar down. Or let's be down with Shelkar, I should say. These will be the folks to make it happen. It's a castle, so we're bringing all the castle-type units that might retrain there. The Skilliath veterans, Wardens of the White Tower, so on and so forth. And yes, they will quite simply be a captained army. But they will be helped by another captained army. All together now, it's gonna be great.
Orders. March to exhaustion.
My lord, approaching quietly.
Meanwhile, Denekar is absolutely
Yes.
crushing it when it comes to the recruitment game.
Make camp here.
And Mayandir will be the beneficiary thereof. He will have an army and it will march. Beauty it shall be.
Ready your weapons.
My lord.
But perhaps
Maintain order.
our greatest test is coming in Baladwin. Oh, and no Korthak. Another enemy out of nowhere. Do we have what it takes to smack Isengard silly here?
Will, my lord.
The answer is maybe.
By your command, your will, my lord. Yes.
But we do have some infantry that could march. And again, all we want
We can
is
go
for
no
them to
further
notice
today,
us.
my lord. Orders. By your command, your will, my lord. As you wish. Yes, my lord. By your command, we can go no further today. Your will, my
And
lord.
Kulas, yes, you're also heading out. Actually, you're catching up with the siege equipment.
Joining forces.
That's very nice.
Make camp here.
Bit by bit, we're assembling troops to aid you.
Your will, my lord. As you wish. March to exhaustion, continuing later. By your command. Yes. We'll make camp here.
Ooh, hello there. Brethil, yes, you need a royal hall, like your life depends on it. Which it may actually do. Nah, it doesn't really. I mean, you would survive without it, for sure, but... I'm just trying to motivate people to do good things. I hope that's not too much. Am I too overbearing on my little digital armies, roaming the land in search of new lands to take and conquer? Hmm? Maybe I am. Maybe I should be more lenient. I guess I am being a little top-down oriented. Insufficiently sensitive to the needs of my men. Well. Elites heading west. Tarnost is a meeting point. and
no
a good
further
one.
today.
Oh, speaking of that,
Yes.
day by day, things get a little
By your
closer to where
command.
we want them to be. And Minas Tirith finally cleansed of disease. Glorious day. Glorious day. That's what it is. It's a glorious day. And I think the navy to take our troops north will be under Admiral De Herl.
Ships ready.
Durian is also a decent fellow, I'm sure, but he just doesn't have quite the naval power.
Set sail. Ships
And
ready.
Bellator's task is to lead the charge.
Engage the sail.
Remove any navies in opposition to ours. Well. Ah yes, we'll bring spies of course. Spies will be most welcome. Any spies we have in the area. We just don't have that many. We may have some in say Ammonithel. No. Gondor. Yes. A whole bunch of them. Let's bring them over. They can be there as quickly as the army can. That's good enough for us.
Orders. As you wish. Yes. March to exhaustion, continuing later. My lord. Orders. By your command.
Get in there, my friends. Retraining awaits.
Leaving the army. Your will, my lord.
These fellas, though,
Yes.
maybe they should just go to places like Ammonithel,
As
which
you wish.
will be able to accommodate them fully in a few turns. But Barad-Han is perhaps actually the best bet, now that I think about it.
Orders.
Yeah.
By your
Barad-Han,
command.
best bet of the day.
Your will, my lord. We'll make camp here.
Quite good. Quite good. But for armor and all that, can't quite compete with Minas
As
Tirith.
you wish. Yes. We can go
And
no
so we're
further
very happy
today.
that those facilities are once again open for business.
My lord. Yes, my lord.
Splendid. Splendid.
Ready your weapons.
Faramir heads back to Ankaragmir. And, you know, some of these troops should probably head
Your will, my lord.
out. Or maybe not, actually. Maybe they can... Maybe they can go to Korandash, but what they need is to be alleviated. Yeah, so they need some general infantry to come and just give them a pat on the back.
My lord.
We just don't have any super basic infantry, but we'll send these guys.
As you wish. We'll make camp here.
Pinat Gelen, Istala, that's where you will need to go.
March to exhaustion.
You know, Citadel Guard and Gondor Cavalry. Actually, ditto, right? Because Talcandir is a bit shortchanged on the infrastructure at the
As you
moment.
wish.
We have some Gondor militia here in Candobel though. Could absolutely serve and Carrickmere well.
Yes. We can go no further today.
Having a little bit of militia.
As you wish. March
Always
to
good.
exhaustion, continuing later. By your command. Disembarking.
Yes, sir. Full sails.
My lord. Yes. We can go no further today. We'll make camp here.
Some of these fellas, yeah, you need to go down too.
As you wish. Your will, my lord. By your command. Yes. We'll make camp here.
Our realm keeps taking shape in a nice way. Public baths for Middle City? Yes, I think we shall. And Citadel Guard from here. That's all the rage, is what they're all talking about. Citadel Guard, Citadel Guard, Citadel Guard. Did you see the Citadel Guard? Yes, I saw the Citadel Guard. A sea sword with the Citadel Guard down by the seashore where seashells have been sold. And now... yeah, we can take another turn. Just one more. The battle of the episode is here. Isengard's fate may be decided on this field. We've been attacked by a large and somewhat low quality army, and then a small, higher quality army. The faction leader of the realm trying to push us out.
Our foes appear to be gaining the upper hand in this battle.
Yeah, that's about all that voice tends to say. They're gaining the upper hand. You must do something. Yes, we will. We will. We will Pinneth Gellin them to death. Yeah, there's so many archers actually. So since we have so much cavalry, you know, could quite conceivably go our way. Just need to use our cavalry well. But if we can wear them down pretty quick before their reinforcements get in, then we're in for a good time, I think. Let's use our ballista, and we're going to use it to hunt down their bodyguard, insofar as possible. Cavalry militia, some Baneguard over there that could use a charge or two. Do we have some Gondor cavalry in this line of work over here? No, actually we don't. It's all Pinneth Gellin. Okay. But we do have some spearmen. Let's see if we can cajole the marauders into attacking them. The wargs are hungry. Let's hope they will eat up our charge. They're shooting at our spearmen. Good luck with that. The Warg Marauders fighting our Pinneth... No, a cavalry militia. Okay. Yeah, okay, they can take those on for sure. But, you know, we can also just take that loss and use it to our advantage. Oops, that is a pike unit ripe for attacking us. keep on moving. Keep on moving. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna keep them moving. They outnumber us by a lot, but not so much that we can't make them pay. Nice. Cell swords. Go for the pikes, please. Yeah. Artillery disrupted. So we actually don't need to engage more on that front. And instead, we'll try to do something about those Bane Guard that are ruining our day over there. Ooh! A nice little shot into the bodyguard of the enemy. Citadel guard, move out. Target the pikes, dear ballista. That is the opposite of a war of movement, so let's make sure to break that up. Nope, nope, nope. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't be silly. Don't do that. Nice. Their bodyguard is not invincible, and he is falling. Sorry, their general and his bodyguard. Just to be pedantically accurate. Ballista falling apart. Good, good. So far so good. We're dealing them quite a lot of pain. And if their general can be killed now, and I believe he can, then we're in for a good time. Oh, the cell swords, aided by the ballista, is absolutely wrecking their pikes. You know what? Might even be able to charge them down right where they stand. Spear guard. Yeah, not ideal for us over here. Korthik gone. Yes. Great. Cell swords. Go over here. Every opportunity we get, we need to route a unit so our cavalry advantage can exploit their weakness. And ballista, stop shooting. They will be steady until they're not. And that's when we strike. Oh yeah, this will definitely rout them. Now we're mostly just looking at some spear Bane Guard fellows. And with enough momentum, they can be routed. I think we have it.
Behold how our cowardly
Good.
foe runs. It's time to press
Reform the
attack.
infantry lines. We have another foe to fight. Lesser in number, but no less imposing. We have lost quite a bit of cavalry here, must be said. This time they don't have siege, they don't have cavalry, all they have is a bunch of infantry. A few archers. So we can outmaneuver them a little bit easier. Or have an easier time outmaneuvering them, I should say. You know what? Do we have substantial numbers running away over here, or are they ignorable? I mean, it doesn't seem to be huge numbers because we can't really seem to find many. But of course the vegetation is frustrating our efforts a bit. Okay, U6, go after them. The rest form up into a decent line over here. Team 3, get on over here. Those are my orders. Carry them out, please. We don't actually have a lot of time. Okay, you're only firing just now. Let's go for the pikes instead then. Okay, okay. They're content to adopt a passive-aggressive stance. Schmuggle the book. Smaggledy smackaroo. These guys will fight a lot harder because of who's commanding them. So a key part of our effort today is to bring down that bastard. It's right over there. And he is at the edge of our effective range of ballista fire. Oh no. This is him. He's completely out of our range. Okay. Well, maybe we can use that too. Yeah. Let's bring our cavalry this way around. And over here. You guys, go this way. Time will tell where the chips end up landing. For now, I suppose we should just fire into the middle of whatever crowd they have standing there. Citadel Guard. Fight those guys and fight them hard. Bane Guard will be hard to deal with, but you must try. Oops. Sped it up for too long. Now I'm out of time. But some of our cavalry is quite well rested, and they can definitely run into those to be bested. Spear guard. Yep. Attack them. Head on, please.
Defeat seems almost
Oops.
certain.
What's this? Pikemen. And more pikemen. Yeah. Alright. Hmm. Well, we'd want to take out these pikemen first. That's the challenge. But we may not have much choice in the matter. Reroute. Regroup. Attack again. These are the things we will have to do if we are to be successful. We too. Okay, this is interesting. The general is moving this way. We will use that.
Ride out for Gondor. Ride out.
For the moment, the fortune of battle goes our way. Let's pray it remains as such.
Ah, right into a spear guard. No, 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 we don't want that. That would be bad. But we've taken out these guys. That's good. We're taking out those two. That's wonderful. And now we've engaged the general's unit. Excellent. Because the pikes can be countered with cavalry if just charged from behind while doing other things. Won't be easy, because these guys are not running away anytime soon, but... or ever, actually. I don't expect them to ever do so. In this battle. We'll just have to do our best. And trust that our tactics might work. Even as the evidence piles up to the contrary. Because of course we're betting with the life of our general too. He should be decently well capable of resisting attacks from the pikes. So we just have to wear them down. Those heavily armoured buggers. Okay, some archers are shooting. And that can be dealt with. Citadel Guard. Yeah, you will be useful. You will be most useful over here. And now those guys have committed themselves to something that's unsustainable for them. Because we have ballistas firing straight at their lines.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Look at that. Okay. How about over here? Yeah, you're doing okay despite our best efforts. Bloody Uruks. Yes. Perfect position for our ballistas here. Keep it going, lads. Always be charging. Nope. Let's not allow those guys to accidentally blunder their way into our deaths. That spear guard can be killed from behind. Let's do it. Good charge there. It is quite the fight though, gotta admit. We're not gonna give up though.
Have slain the enemy general.
That's it.
Worthy enemy, but no
That
less
is
death
the
for that.
moment.
We must press our
The
advantage.
moment we have waited for. And worked so hard to attain.
The enemy army flees the field.
And it
Steward
pays off.
ran them down.
Pressed to the breaking point. And then losing their one bit of moral support. Isengard have lost this day. Potentially lost everything. Wonderful.
The enemy are utterly vanquished. This is a great victory worthy of only the mightiest of generals.
Very, very good. Very convincing performance. We didn't have any units routing. Bornivion is a good commander, so he ensured that, I suppose. Yeah, Gondor Cavalry, 315. Yeah, this was all the cavalry show, essentially. But the ballista did some very meaningful work toward the end against the pikes. Very good. Isengard, I will not allow you respite.
The day is ours. We have conquered, my lord.
Now, we did attempt a bit of a tactical feint there before the battle started. So, we have not entirely taken that last settlement of theirs.
Awaiting your command.
What we have done, though, is paved the way for Baradwin's final defeat.
Ready your weapons. Quell this evil. Let
And
us
of course
claim
they get a
this field.
bunch of troops.
My lord. Orders.
But let not that matter to you.
Merging armies, my lord. My lord. I'm gonna stick you.
Protect the blood of Numenor.
The war is ever so slightly easier to win now. may not be truly won before
By your command,
Pelendur
joining forces,
makes his
we can go no further
appearance.
today. Orders. Have a taste of my blade.
My lord.
Oh wait, no, they also have Londare over there. That complicates things a bit. And Siduri. Ugh. Right.
Your will, my lord.
This calls out for Nirvan.
Let us set up camp.
He has done well as the governor of Alkford, but now he must leave it behind. If nothing else, at least for a short time.
Captain of Gondor.
Perilas has done well in Bregnas.
Orders. Yes. March to exhaustion, continuing later. We'll make camp here. By your command.
Maintain order.
These Blackwood Vale archers actually don't really care for them.
Will, my lord.
Not at this point in the game.
Yes, my lord.
Can we make some kind of an alliance arrangement with these guys?
This proposal. Farewell then.
Nope.
As you wish.
Well, as long as you don't attack me, Annetwith, I'll be perfectly happy, though I do suspect that if I take Londare, you will, because that's just one bridge too far.
My lord. As you wish. Your will, my lord. By your command. Merging armies, my lord.
Let's not despair, though.
As you wish, my lord.
Our military capacity in this land is growing day by day.
Yes. We can go no further today.
Eisenrun, Derweth, Isengard, all retraining and retraining hard. I mean, behold this splendor.
By your command. We'll make
Soon coming the way of the remnants of Isengard.
yes. By your command. Merging armies, my lord. Yes. Joining forces. We can go no further today.
Yeah, I think Pelilas might also join the fray,
My lord.
captaining the army that Akirion currently commands. And Candyland? Ooh, Candyland can grow. We will allow it. We will allow it. Any other interesting things? Denagorum getting armorers? Yeah, I mean that's always welcome. That means Mayandir will actually get some armor now.
Your will, my lord. By your command.
Meaning that the troops coming to be commanded by him will not be ashamed by his presence. Excellent. Because of course, true Gondorian, Numenorian even, armor is a marker of considerable status, and the lack thereof speaks volumes, doesn't it? We'll need a library in Stineri. What else? Dorthalu, you have a library now. You can get a school at your convenience. Yeah. Fine, fine. Ooh, Logarth is in a perfect situation we can build an army barracks, and that will be great. Though it seems that Minas Ithil guards will have to go somewhere else for their entertainment, for their upkeep.
As you wish. We'll make camp your will, my lord. Yes, orders. By your command, march to exhaustion.
The Ankaragmir relief forces are moving through the land.
March to exhaustion.
It will be there in 2 turns, essentially.
Awaiting your command. Onward! Maintain order!
My lord. Approaching,
Awaiting your... Ready your weapons!
my lord. Approaching quietly. Approaching quietly. Approaching.
Korandash is in sight, but that stack of theirs is not. It is somewhere else.
Orders. Yes. By your command. Yes. We'll make your will, my lord. As you wish. March to exhaustion, continuing later.
Alright.
Orders. Yes.
Well, we'll continue sending stacks out into the world. We'll continue to retrain the forces available to us. And create new wonderful armies. Of the highest caliber. We still basically have more money than we know what to do with. Well, I guess I do know what to do with them. At least most. Or most of it. Let's see. Head to Tarnust. Get yourselves retrained. Glorious times await ye. And good cavalry, captain's bodyguard, I'll take ye all. I'll take all of you. I'll take you. I will take none of you. And here, yeah, I'll take you. And Minas Ithil Guardians, very good. So in 3 turns, another bodyguard will train here. He will also be heading on a ship eventually. And that ship will be setting course for Harland, or Harlinden. Seems that the Grey Havens are indeed overrun with Ardunaim, and we cannot have this.
Ships ready.
My lord. Sneak, my lord. My lord. Sneak.
It is a matter not of pride, but of common sense. They should not be allowed to have that land.
Your will, my lord. Yes. Orders.
Maintain order! Ready your weapons! Awaiting your command.
Corridor, Acarion, they're both decent choices for being sent out.
Captain of Gondor.
We can even, yeah.
Maintain order!
Yeah, Acarion, you're joining them too. Multiple armies will be made.
Awaiting your command.
Multiple destinies will be forged.
As you wish.
Ships ready. Ships ready. Ships ready. Yes, sir.
Ready your weapons.
The army at Tarnos is already shaping up to be good.
My lord.
If we add in this,
March to exhaustion.
Perhaps we do want some siege if possible, but we don't really have any capability for doing good siege over here. No, we don't. It has been undervalued.
Orders. As you wish.
But we shall undervalue it no longer. We are coming around, you know, more and more settlements are getting trebuchets and things like that. But we'll need more than what we have. We need more than what we have. Isn't that the truth? And isn't that essentially what we're doing here? We're given Gondor ever more stuff to do. Yeah, I think Brethor.
Forward!
Let us set up camp here.
Take these
By your
guys,
command.
take these men,
Maintain order!
bring them to Amukand.
Your will, my lord. To war then.
Protect the blood of Numenor.
Apparently, you're not that good a walker. You're in enemy lands, though you do an unsuitable climate. Yeah, you're not used to it. Okay, you will get used to it, hopefully. Hopefully. In the meantime, for long we'll just sit in Mataram and enjoy the spoils of war. At least for a little while longer.
Awaiting your command. Onward!
Let us set up camp here. Let us set up camp here.
Maintain order!
This army in Dortalu.
Captain of
We need to
Gondor.
do something with that.
Awaiting your command.
Captain of Gondor.
Let us set up camp here.
And I think Bellator may just be the one we need. Or maybe Captain General Otaris, actually. Yeah, he does need an army, doesn't he? He needs to do something.
Is that what
He needs to be active in shaping the future of his nation. He can't just sit back as a managerial hack. No, he needs to see the world.
Let us set up camp here.
A world dominated by his rivals.
My lord.
It's a tough thing. But he definitely should go. And so the Grave of Giggles will send its finest.
Will, my lord. As you wish.
Dortalu.
To exhaustion.
Dortalu.
Continuing later.
Exactly where the stress lands, who knows, but they will send their finest too.
Yes. We'll make camp here.
Put it all together and our good lad will have a good many troops.
Ready your weapons.
I mean, especially if you take all these. Oh my. Yes, that would be wonderful. Wonderful is the future of Gondor.
Your will, my lord. As you wish. We can go no further today.
And so we'll effectively need a navy up here. Unless it's just going to march all the way through the land to land at Dol Amroth and take sail from there. Which I suppose he could very well do.
Can you not tell friend from ships ready? That's right, fool. It's an enemy.
They
ship.
really
I'd
are
never
doubling
take
down on their navies, aren't they? The buggers.
My lord. Yes. March to exhaustion.
Protect the blood of Numenor.
Maintain order! Assail the enemies of Gondor! Slay them! Quell
We have a
this
mission.
evil!
It is clear.
Your will, my lord. By your command, we'll
And next episode, it will continue. Although, it must be said that the next episode is going to be a streamed Byzantium one. We're barreling toward the end of both campaigns, although this one is proving longer and longer as we go on and discover new places in our enemy's arsenal. Anyhow, regardless of any of that, I've been Captain Total Waffle, and I've been happy to have you watching. Be kind to yourself, be good to those you love. Check out the stream on Thursday, it's going to be. Usual time, you know. Just, yeah, the usual time. Depending on where you are in the world, that might be 4 PM, or... I mean, could be as late as midnight. Either way, though, I hope you'll enjoy it. I certainly will, and I invite you to join me. And if you come to this stream, then I will, in fact, see you soon. Ciao.